Well, good afternoon, YouTube. It is currently July 22nd, 2025. It's Tuesday. It's about 80 degrees out here. I'm going to go for an e-bike ride. I was in my room again trying to stay awake, and I didn't take my anxiety medication today. I'm going to try to cut back on that again. See if I'm more leveled off naturally without having to take it. Because it's making me way too drowsy and I can't get stuff done. But I forgot my blood pressure medication, I think, also makes me drowsy, so that sucks. Because I'm like in my room, I'm like, I didn't take my anxiety medication for 24 hours. Why am I so drowsy? And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, that's right. The other stuff's the culprit. I don't know why my front disc is rubbing against my brake caliper so much right now. I don't understand. It should be worn down enough by this point that it shouldn't be hitting it at all. Unless the disc is actually hitting the caliper itself and not the pads. I had to finagle the caliper on there because of the position of it. Normally it would be rubbing against the hub motor. So I had to use a spacer and a bunch of other stuff on there to get it to work well enough. So it's not seated on there exactly right. As you can see, I've got a bunch of other crap on my handlebars again. I went for a night ride last night. About a 33-minute ride. Didn't go very far. I just went really slow because it was dark. Not much happening, except for the fact Ozzy Osbourne died today. That's such a bummer. I mean, Jesus, man. Malcolm Jamal Warner and then Ozzy Osbourne. So that means there's going to be a third one. I'm hoping it's an asshole. I'm hoping it's someone nobody likes. That's infamous. Because it's like we always lose them in threes, and they're always like really good people. For once, I like at least one of them to be a complete asshole nobody wants around. But, you know, we're of course probably not going to get our way, or I'm not going to get my way. I don't know about what your feelings are in that particular instance of situationalness. So I'm going to be like going west here pretty quick. and I'm going to be not being able to see much of anything in front of me because the sun's going to be right in my face. It sounded like I said the sun's going to be riding my face. That's weird. That sounds really, really weird. I think when I get home, well, tomorrow morning, before I go do anything, if I go get up in the morning and actually do something in the morning, I want to check my front wheel and make sure that none of the nuts have come loose, because maybe it's a little off center or something, because it's a little loose. I don't know. It looks about like it normally does. I don't know. I was going to turn there, but I decided I'm going to go up a little further. Go up one of these residential streets that's got some shady tree cover to block the sun from my eyeballs. Couldn't tell if that was a discarded bag of ice or a bunch of broken glass in a plastic bag. I'm going to try to turn off here. Yeah, that'll work. My rear motor is sounding like extra loud today for some reason. I don't know. My bike's making all kinds of noises that I don't agree with. forgot to check my seat post. My seat post, I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it until I remind myself enough times in my videos that I need to check my seat post, because it feels like it's slipping down into the frame. I'm gonna go this way. Screw it. I don't feel like going all the way out to Little Mountain today. Working my way around. Go right up my old residential street here. Oh shit. Note to self, avoid that spot next time. That hurt. See something real quick. Yeah, my seat is definitely sunk down because normally I can't flat foot my feet on the ground. When I stop, I have to tiptoe, and my foot is flat on the ground, so I can feel it in my knees too. My knees are like super bent. Hoping something's not wrong with my bike frame. Like when I squeeze the front brake, just like pull it in a little bit, it stops making the grinding noise. I don't know what's going on with this thing. This bike might just be giving out on me. It's been 3 years and I've been riding around on it pretty hard for 3 years. Who knows? Either the seat post is sinking down into the frame because the clamps screwed up in the quick release, or I've grown an inch. I'm gonna go with the seat post because I don't feel taller. I'm just coasting. I'm not in a hurry. I got about an hour of light left. I think it might be because the cable's like wrapped up in the wire wrappy stuff I put on there, and I think I pulled the cable in. I thought I loosened it last time I was working on the brakes, but I guess I didn't. So I need to pull a little slack on it or something. If there's something wrong with the seat post, it's okay, because I know I keep going on about stuff. I just don't have anything else to talk about. Electric accidentally sent me a seat post when I asked for a new seat when it was still under warranty. I specifically said I need a seat, not a seat post, and they sent me a seat post, and I said, do you want it back? They said, no, keep it. So I got a spare seat post for this thing. So if I have any issues with that, of course, if I have any issues with that while I'm out riding, I'm kind of screwed, because I can't stand up and ride this bike all the way home. There's no freaking way. Especially if I'm like way over here like I am right now. Right now, I'm like 2.5 miles from my house right now. You know, I wouldn't mind riding around with my seat at the lower position it's in right now, but it's going to start jacking up my knees after a while. I've been riding bikes in a upright, like cross-country position way too long to just like adapt. It's gonna start to hurt. My knees are actually starting to feel really sore already. My knees are starting to feel sore, and my butt's starting to feel sore because there's more pressure being applied to my buttocks area, because my legs aren't supporting the weight they normally would be in a higher seated position. Oh, ow, Jesus. Yeah, you know what? My seat's hitting the battery on the back. I keep hitting bumps really hard, and I can feel it impacting the battery. So it's like dropping down into the frame when I hit bumps really hard. I definitely need to look at this when I get home. I'm headed home now. I got to be careful not to hit any more. Oh shit, yeah, I'm sinking in. I'm sinking in. I am sinking into the frame. Shoot. Damn it. It's like I'm trying to avoid hitting bumps, and that's like impossible around here. Yeah. This is really uncomfortable. I don't like being in this position. I'm just going to make a right and then make a U-turn. Shoot. Oh God, I hope my frame's not jacked up, dude. Because if it's like this, it could be where the seat goes in, the seat post goes in. It could be screwed up. The frame could be jacked up. Oh shoot. Oh Jesus Christ! It is just every time I take my foot off the pedal, it's just sinking further into the frame. It's got to be hitting the battery by now. Yeah, it's hitting the battery. It's pushing the battery down in there. Damn it. Well, I guess my bike's fucked. It was bound to happen eventually. I just noticed my fork up front, like it looks like the crown's damaged. Unless I just scraped it right there. Oh, you know what? That's just from my cables rubbing against it. Never mind. Well, I only got about 2 miles to get home, so I just got to take my time and take it easy, and I'll get there, and I'll be able to figure out what's wrong with my bike, and I might be building a new e-bike out of my spare parts, so I might not have a choice. Which is going to suck, because I don't know where all my parts are. Unless I just work with that mountain bike I have already built. Just go with a single mid-drive motor. It's going to be boring. This is freaking horrible. I'm sitting so low right now, man. It's uncomfortable as hell. This is making my legs hurt so much right now. I really don't want to put my foot off the bike right now, but I don't have a choice, so I have to stop up here. Please don't drop anymore. Okay, it didn't drop anymore. I think it may have dropped as far as it's going to drop. Dude, what the hell, man? This white car over here is like driving down the bike lane. I can't tell if he's stopping or going. I'm just trying to get home. Shit, I can't even get my feet on the pedals. I'm just like staring at the road trying to avoid all the hard bumps, but you can tell I'm not succeeding because like I'm vibrating all over the place. I need to start listening to myself when I tell myself to check something on my bike and I forget. I need to like make a note of it. Put it in a folder on my computer on my desktop so I just stare at it every time I look at my computer. Fix bike, Larry, fix bike. So I'm hoping I can just loosen the seat post clamp, pull the seat back up in the right position, or the seat post, and just try to clamp it down on there tighter. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on with my bike. Am I going to have to make a shim or something out of a soda can? My uncle did that for me one time when my bike was defective. He said, "Here, hello." He grabbed a soda can and cut a strip out of it and shoved it in the seat post mount and put the seat post in, clamped it down, and said, "There, you're fixed." I can buy shims on Amazon. I've bought them before. You guys are like getting a bird's eye view of the monitors. I'm sitting so freaking low right now. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. Bird's eye view would be far away. You're getting a frog eye view? I don't even know. Damn, dude. Really just want to get home now. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. Damn it. Like I said, if it ain't one thing, it's another thing with me. And my bike. Funny thing is, I don't think my front, it's not rubbing that much in the front anymore. Almost 7 miles. Didn't even drop a bar on the rear or the front. Had planned on riding a little bit further, but oh well. I need to stop making plans on my rides because I tend to not achieve my plans like half of the time because of weird random crap happening to me. Be it the bike, my health, being stressed out by being nearly run over by inattentive drivers, dogs trying to kill themselves with my bike, squirrels trying to commit suicide, birds trying to hit me, you know. I'm like a magnet for the weird. I don't know how Tell Happy, like he's 6'5", and he does reviews on bikes that are like what my bike feels like right now, and I'm 6'3", and I have no idea how that guy does that. Granted, he only weighs like 200 pounds, so that might be part of the reason. He's extremely healthy. I'm not. I'm extremely unhealthy, and my legs are very heavy. I'm very heavy. Hoping I don't have trouble getting off the bike. My legs are like really bad right now. Alright, here's trying to get off the bike. Okay, oh, that wasn't so bad. Okay, oh, my legs are all rubbery right now. Alright, what's going on with this thing? My clamp is tightened down. Well, no, where's my clamp at? My clamp is out. That's why. How did my clamp end up? Okay. That's weird. My clamp is out. Here, I'll show you guys in a sec what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera though. I have no idea why. Why is my seat post clamp out? That would, you know what, someone, I don't know why. I haven't parked it anywhere. It's only been in the garage. Here, wait a minute. It's only been in the garage. And I have it on there with some serious force because I don't want it to do this. So why the hell is my clamp out? The fuck happened? I gotta remember where it was. My battery is way in there now. It's like wedged in the frame now. I guess that's fine. That's actually good. It'll keep it from rattling around. I have no idea where the seat was. I guess when the cables are taut, it's in the right spot. Hey, I did it again. I'm a poet now, you all know it. Alright, let's... Oh man, it's like pulling my freaking... Oops, my brakes... My freaking power cord is coming apart here. Yeah, somebody had to have done this because it takes a good amount of force to get this clamp open. I do not know how that happened. I gotta open up the gate. I gotta get the cans in a little bit. I'm not gonna test ride it right now to see if it's in the right position. I don't feel like it. It's probably not. I think it's too low still. I'm really confused as to how that happened. Because it's also like, it's on the end. When I park it in the garage, the clamp is facing the bookshelf. So, I don't know. I don't get it. Unless when Cheeky was in the garage, the cat got locked in here. Maybe he knocked something loose on the bookshelf and it got wrapped around the... I don't know, that doesn't even make sense. It just pulled loose somehow. I'm glad it's not broken. That's just really weird. I want to get the cans right now, but I just don't feel up to it now. My legs are like all rubbery and spongy. It feels like I've been doing squats. was definitely squatting a lot lower. I was so low, my handlebars were feeling like ape hangers. Mm-hmm. There it is. Alright guys, well that was my ride. Remember, it'd be super duper awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, share. Subscribers, thanks for hanging in there. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Random viewers, consider subscribing. Got over 3,000 videos uploaded to YouTube. 75% of them are shorts, and we all know how YouTube viewers love watching shorts, so there you go, watch my shorts. And with that, remember to have a wonderful wherever you are, and I will see you in my next e-bike video. Good evening.